Page 50, All-Star Game. Using our notes in treble clef. We have the 5 of them that we've learned, C through G. Hopefully you do know the names of all these notes in the music. Instantly, you don't have to figure them out. It's really important. Just go ahead and learn them. And you can tell by how the notes in the staff go, it's kind of going up. We're stepping up, and then we're stepping down. You see the pattern. You'll recognize it in the music. It kind of helps to read the music because, as I said before, when we read the music, we're not thinking note names. We're thinking, what is the note on the piano? And you can tell what goes up that's the next note up on the keyboard, that kind of thing. Takes a while to get the hang of it. We need to know the note names so we can communicate clearly. And so, yes, know the note names. Now, they have that little workout up there. I'll let you do that if you want to. In my mind, you should be doing that stuff. Everything. It's not really an extra workout or anything. This is what you should be doing all the time. You're playing the tabletop they're talking about is where the wrist and the arm are more or less even. It's not this and it's not this. It's more or less even. Doesn't have to be perfect. And sometimes, you'll let the wrist collapse a little bit, flex the wrist, keep it soft. That's fine too. But you're not playing like this all the time, and you're not playing like this all the time. No. Yeah. And the fingertips, of course you're playing on your fingertips, you're doing that. Just make sure you don't collapse this knuckle here, this first knuckle. It needs to stay rounded, so don't collapse it down when you do that. Play on here. And at the thumb, the side of the thumb, I don't know where else on the thumb you'd play, because when you're in this position, it's the side of the thumb that touches the keys. Okay. Well, I'm going to go through the system I used to learn a piece of music here, and let's see what we end up with. First, I'll look it over, get an overall view of it. I see it's a line long. The clef signs are treble and bass clef. The time signature is 4/4 time, so we've had all that before. You'll see all the notes here are in the upper stab, so the left hand isn't playing, just the right hand. Although you could play it with the left hand too. There's no rule says it has to be right hand, just because it's the upper staff. No. And I see a bunch of quarter notes and half notes and whole notes. If I don't know the note names, I'm not comfortable with it, I do a drill called the play it and say it drill. I play the note and say the name of it, so I want to hear the note also. So here's C, D, E, F, G, F, G, G, F, E, and I go through at whatever speed. I go kind of fast because I've been doing it forever. You take it slow and easy, hesitate all you want, doesn't matter, just know the names of these notes instantly. Then I'll make sure I can play it okay. I count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I play the whole thing and count it out carefully. And remember, you're only counting at the beginning when you're first trying to figure out what the rhythm is. Once you can play it, the rhythm, you don't count it anymore, you feel it. Yeah. Now at the end, like the whole note, you might have to count that to make sure you hold it out a full 4 counts. Then once I have that, then I go back over it slowly and carefully and I get rid of any hesitations. Also, you want to be able to play this without looking at the keyboard. You want to remember which fingers are on which keys and trust it. Then the dynamics. Well, at the beginning, it's MF between the staves, mezzo forte, which means moderately loud, sort of loud. Not loud, sort of loud. You'll have to decide what that is. It's not a set value, it's a range of things, whatever you think it is. Then in measure 5, F. That's loud. Now it's louder, just a little louder than where you were. Just a heavier. If you can let the wrist collapse a little bit on each of these, because don't stiffen up and tighten up. Oh, I've got to play loud. Just, you're heavy. Stay relaxed. And then finally, the speed. Like a march. Okay, just left, right. Think of people marching and that. Left, right. Please don't copy me. You read the music, you feel it. Do you feel anything? Feel the natural accents at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exaggerate them if you need to. Go 1, 2. Let the wrist claps on each one. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's important we make an attempt to try and feel the music so we're not just playing note, 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 note. Now there's a premier performer here on this one. They say you can play this in the left hand, just go down an octave. So instead of here, you just here, and your hand is here, little finger says here. We've done that before. That's good practice. Both hands, do them together. That's good practice too because you're using different fingers at the same time. It prepares us for what's coming. Once you have this learned, at least slowly with no hesitations, then let's check it. So come back to the video on the play with me. Let's play it together and make sure everything is okie dokie. I'm not going to do the louds and softs. We're just playing the notes and the rhythms. I'll give us 4 count. 1, 2, ready, go. 4, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, off. There's a duet at the bottom of the page. I'd like to play that. And you play what we just played. We're going to speed it up more like a march. Not maybe total speed, but close. And I need you to go up an octave again. So just pretend the middle C on the piano instead of here is here. So instead of here, you're up here. And play it all up here. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go.